Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally reviewing this Modelones and Pantone Institute collection. Now I am reviewing the acrylic powder set, and this is just so aesthetically pleasing. The packaging is so bright and beautiful. It's a mix of all the colors. I think this is so nice. So of course we got our instructions on how to do the acrylic. It also comes with this really cute postcard. I don't know when I'll use this, but it is really cute. And then look at these colors. Like, these colors are gorgeous. They're so vibrant, and I cannot wait to get into the swatches for you guys. Okay, so I wanted to show you, I have a Shein haul coming up, but I did get this cute Dappen dish from Shein. It's a crown, so freaking cute. I'm obsessed with it. And we are about to go ahead, and I wanted to show you what these containers look like. Now it's cool because they have the stopper, and of course I am using some Modelones monomer. And I've had this for a really long time, and it still works just as good, so we're about to use it today. So if you watch my channel, you know I do not usually do acrylic, but we are going to be doing some acrylic today, and I'm super excited. So I am swatching these colors, and first off, this purple, hands down, probably my favorite shade in this whole set. It's gorgeous. Next up, we have this like mustard yellow. Absolutely one of my favorite colors in life. I thought this was so pretty. Can't wait to use that. Next up, we have this like chartreuse color. Super duper pretty. And what I love is that this acrylic is so creamy. Like, I know you guys can see me smoothing it out, and it honestly is like butter. And then we have this really pretty baby blue, kind of aqua color. So cute. Next up, we have this blue. Now, I love this shade of blue. Definitely so good, so beautiful. One of my favorites, and I'm so surprised I never have done a blue set on my nails like this. Back when I was using regular nail polish, I used to use colors like that all the time, and I love them. This orange was also very, very pretty. I loved that. And then we're gonna go ahead and get into like the other half of the colors. So we have more of our red tones. This is a raspberry color, so gorgeous, absolutely stunning. I love this color so much, and so creamy and pigmented. Next up, we have like a brownish red. Don't really know how to explain that color. It's kind of mauve-y but brownish, very pretty. Next up, we have a true red. Now this color, also fire, so pigmented, and that's a really pretty red, probably really perfect for Christmas too. And now we're gonna get into these like reflective glitter powders. This color, so gorgeous. It's like a purple silver grayish color, absolutely stunning. Next up, we have this like champagne, and excuse my beads, they're kind of crappy, but this champagne color, gorgeous, has like these really pretty silver sparkles, so good. And last but not least, this color is like a pinky purple, so cool, really reflective, and if you use your flash or your camera, you can see how reflective they are. And this is them up close. Honestly, so good. So today we are doing the Femi Beauty method, and we're doing it with acrylic, and we're putting the acrylic on the inside of the nails. This is my first time doing this. I was really inspired after watching Nails by Key, watching Tia Bella Beauty. I really wanted to try this method out because it's ingenious, and if you've watched my channel, you know that I suck at acrylic, so very smart. So we're just going to go ahead and take some small beads and put them into the tip. We're only going to put them like, I would say, we're only going to leave like a fourth of the nail without the acrylic, just because when we want to put the nails onto our nails, we want to make sure we have room for our natural nail to go in there once we put the acrylic bead on there. We don't want to have too thick of a layer because it won't go down easy. And you're just going to want to make sure that you are hitting the sides. And what I like about this method is that you can turn the nail over and kind of see exactly where you're missing acrylic, where it needs more coverage, if you have enough coverage. And I could see that I wasn't getting the other side the best, so I am going to make sure I put enough acrylic to put it on the nails. And I did want to say with this method, you also use a lot less monomer than you would when you do a full set. So that's something to keep in mind if you're someone who goes through monomer really fast. Once the nail is the way that we want, we're just going to take it off the stand and just put it off to the side. So now we're going to be encapsulating some snowflakes and some glitter. So first I'm taking some base coat and I am just putting a thin layer inside the nail. I then am adding these snowflake sequin glitters. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of pinch them a little bit so that they lay flat in the nail, because sometimes they're a little stiff and don't want to lay flat. So as you'll see, I'm just using my tweezers and then I'm just gonna bend it with my finger and it fits perfectly. So now we're just gonna add one more snowflake and we're gonna add some of this glitter. This glitter is a Modelones glitter. I've got this in a polygel kit and it is honestly so gorgeous. I love this glitter. And then now we're just gonna go ahead and cure that in our nail lamp for about 30 seconds. So once it's cured, I am going in with my acrylics. Now I am about to just take a smaller brush and I'm gonna do smaller beads because I wanted to do a marble. So as you'll see, I'm adding in some of that silver reflective acrylic. And then I'm just gonna kind of marble that throughout. What I love is that this is behind the snowflakes, so you see the snowflakes and the glitters first, and then you see this beautiful marble design right behind it. And now I'm just adding that blue and I'm kind of overlapping just to make sure that I am getting a nice marble design. And I'm just putting that in random places just like you would with any other marble. And I wanted to mention that I did cut these tips down. I have smaller full cover tips that I could have used, but one thing about me is that I like, if I know I have to do some filing, I know that like I want to keep the nails just a little bit longer than my desired length. That way I, am not having my nails too short if I, overfile or want to make them shorter than they are. So I did want to mention that I did keep the tips cut, but they will be a little bit shorter than you're seeing right now. And once we like how that looks, we're just going to take that one off and put that one to the side also. So now I'm doing another full coverage nail. So I'm taking that aqua color again. And as you'll see, I'm sticking with the smaller brush just because the sizes of the tips are a little bit smaller. And I find that this is the easiest way to get a good amount of coverage without adding too much acrylic to the nails. And when you're doing this, you'll kind of be able to gauge the amount to put in. When you do like the regular Femi Beauty Lazy Girl method, with polygel, you can pretty much like feel it's like the same thing. You can kind of feel what the right amount of product is to put inside the nails. And for this color was gorgeous, but it did need to be built up a little bit more, so that's why I did so many small layers. So for this next nail, I'm gonna be taking some of that silver, grayish, purplish acrylic, and I am gonna be doing a marble design. So once again, I'm kind of just placing it randomly, and I'm taking all three colors and kind of just doing swirls throughout the nail, but keeping my layers very thin. And as you'll see, I'm not working with super runny beads. They're not super thick or runny. They're like the perfect consistency. That way it dries fast, but it does not smear or run all over the place. And for these marble nails, I do a marble kind of design when I go to put in that final bead, which you guys will see in a little bit. So for the last nail, I went ahead and did the glitters inside the nails again. And now I'm just going in with that silver shade, and I'm just doing a full nail of this glitter alone. And honestly, I'm obsessed. I wish I would have used that champagne shade. I actually planned to, but once I started doing the nails, I thought the silverish color worked the best with the two different blues. Let me know if y'all want to see a video of me attempting to do acrylic the regular way again. I haven't done a video like that since last year around this time, and I kind of want to see if I've gotten any better at doing acrylic nails. Let me know if you want to see it, because I definitely want to see if I've made any progress between this year and last year. So now time to put these nails on. I'm gonna go in and show you how I do it. So I'm taking just a small amount of the acrylic, and I'm filling in any of the gapping. And I'm making sure I am smoothing that out. That way you don't see any rough marks when you look on the back side of the nail. And you're just going to want to wait a few seconds before you put this onto your nail. That way you don't have a lot of like, I don't know how to explain it, a lot of like spillage out the sides. So you're going to push this onto your nail and press firmly. And you may get some spillage. If you do, just take your brush and wipe around the sides. So I'm going to grab these polygel clips, and I'm actually just going to use those to hold the nail on there. That way I can work on the rest of my hand. So as you will see, for this marble style, I am just going in and I'm putting on just silver at the bottom of the nails. And that way it almost looks like an ombre. And once again, I'm just pressing it firmly onto my nail, and I do hold it for a few seconds, and this helps make sure the nail is on. And as you'll see, that first one is good to go. So now we're just going to move on and do the rest of the nails. Alright, and once we have that swirl again, we're just going to push it onto our nail. So once they're on, as you'll see, I cut them a little bit with some nail clippers, and I am going to cut them some more because they are a little longer than I want. So after we have cut the nails down, filed them, buffed them, we are going to go ahead and just put on some top coat. I am going to be doing a little bit of a crystal design today, so I'm just going to make sure I top coat them. That way I can just work on top of that layer. And I will be using those crystal pixies. I've used them one time before and didn't like them, but I think it was because my nails are too long, so I'm trying them out again on shorter nails. So once that's cured, as you'll see, there's a little like space where the acrylic did kind of not make it. So I'm just going to cover that up using some rhinestone glue and putting on these really cute snowflakes. Well, just one really cute snowflake that I got from Shein. And my Shein and nail art haul will be uploaded this week also. I can't wait to show y'all everything cool that I got because it has really just inspired me to do some more creative sets. So I went ahead and cured that for about 30 seconds. Now I'm taking these blue opal style nail crystals. And these are not Swarovskis, but they do look just like some Swarovskis that I have. So I will link these down below. I did get those from Amazon like last year and they are really nice. So I'm just taking some caviar beads and I'm kind of doing this as a cluster design. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. I just knew I wanted to cover up that little splotch. So now everything we're doing is just extra. And once that's done, we just cure it in the nail lamp for about 60 seconds. So now I'm working on this Pixie Crystals and I'm taking a fresh layer of top coat and I'm kind of just pouring out these crystal pixies onto my nails. I feel like I got more on the paper towel than I did on the nail itself, but it does not matter because we can just pick these up with our fingers and kind of just pour them over top. And I love how this looked. I think it just made the whole snow thing look really cool. So once everything is done, I am just going in with my Modelones cuticle oil and I'm just going to go ahead and make sure my cuticles are nice and moisturized. Y'all, I really love these acrylics. I thought the colors were gorgeous and honestly, I want to go ahead and do another set using these powders. So thank you so much for watching. Please check the links down below. I will have all products that I used listed down below as well as any discounts. This is the final look. I absolutely love how cool these look. The colors are gorgeous and honestly, they look so good together. So thank you so much for watching my video and I hope to see you guys in my next one.